Guys, welcome back to our channel. Just going to give you a brief update on where we are with the square drop trailer. Since our last video, we've made some progress. We've finished some of the framing and whatnot on the inside, which I'll show you in a minute. We still have a little more to do, but excitingly, we've gotten some deliveries and some things have come. First and foremost, which, you know, I jumped the gun obviously, but we got the door. And we got the door cut in, and it's pretty neat. You know, it's an insulated door. It's got a built-in screen door to it too. So you can see kind of like how that's going to be. I only have a couple screws holding it in there for now, because we technically have to skin the trailer before you can install the door to seal it off. We've also gotten the, you can see in it, the window holes are cut open, and we did get the windows as well. And so they're not real big or small per se. They're a decent size for what size our trailer is, but you can see that that's going to be the overall look of the trailer. And it's a double window with a screen, so you can open it from the inside. So I got 2 screen windows and a door with a screen, and I'm probably going to put a roof fan in this as well to help draw, because I know heat will build up inside of it, and so to draw the heat out. But yeah, we got some deliveries, so I'm excited about that. Other things we got, you can see here on the back of the trailer, we cut the hatch open, and this is going to be, you know, the flip-up hatch, where we're going to build back here a small countertop, and it's going to be like our kitchen space. We're going to put a sink here, a little pull-out shelf that we're going to have one of them Coleman 2-burner stoves on. We're also going to use this area for our battery bank, and I'm probably going to mount a water heater up in this area here. But here's the hinge. You know, if any of you are looking for this kind of stuff, there's a company called Rec Pro, I believe, and they sell a lot of this kind of stuff. This is called a hurricane hinge. And it's pretty neat because it's simple. It's not like no ball bearings the way it goes together, but it's kind of once you silicone this and install it and screw it off, it's got a flash you can put over the top, and the actual hinge side of it is like a natural drip edge, which would deflect water away so you don't have any leaks inside. So it's pretty neat. We got that as well. It's a little long. The smallest they make it in is a 48, so I got to cut this down because our total width is 48 inches. But, so we got that as part of the stuff. And I guess where we are with the build as well is we got some other things here to get going. I got some interior lights for it. They only sold it in 4-pack. I think I'm only going to I'll probably put 2 inside and then 1 in the back area, so we'll use 3 of the 4. But they're just big strips of LEDs. They don't use a whole lot of battery to run, so they won't, you know, be a big drain on the battery. We got some spools of wire, 14. It's stranded 14 wire is what somebody told me to use. So this is what we're going to run to power the lights and you know, all of our 12-volt equipment. As I said in the past, we're going to put solar panels on it and a charge controller, and we're going to have at least one 100 amp hour battery in there to run all this stuff, so it can kind of be run off grid. We're ending up with 2 batteries, depending on how much juice the water heater needs to run, you know, and how fast the charge controller will recharge the battery. So I guess we'll see about that. And also we got, the last thing is, I picked up a fuse block that will mount on the wall for our 12-volt items, you know, which is basically just a few lights and probably like some USB chargers for like your phone and your laptop and stuff like that. Will charge off the 12-volt side. But then when we do the solar setup, we're going to have the solar panels, the charge controller, the battery, and we'll probably put a 3,000 watt inverter in, which is where we'll get our 110 power from. So that's about where we are right now with the trailer. I did, however, find the site on eBay Motors, where I'm going to be able to buy an axle, which is a lot less than what I thought the axle was going to be. Originally, I was looking at them and they were like $700-800, but I'm finding them on eBay Motors right now for like $299, and it's a bigger axle. The axle that's on here now is only rated for 1,000 pounds, so it's too small. I'm going to get a 2,000 or a 2,500 pound rated axle, and I'm going to move it back a little bit. But it's also a 5-lug, so it'll get a little bit of a bigger rim. So we'll be able to put a nicer rims and tires on the trailer as well. So that's it. I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of where we were. This week we're going to be working on probably finishing the framing on the inside, which you can take a look at before we're done, and installing the plywood and whatnot on the roof. As I said, for the outside, we're going to use a skin that we're going to order. I forget what it's called. Some kind of poly skin that they use for trailers to go on the outside, and I think we're going to fiberglass the roof, but not 100% sure yet. I just know that the fiberglass roof will make the whole thing sort of watertight if we do it right. So that's about it. Thanks for joining us, and before you go, take a look at the framing on the inside.